Well, hello. Today's movie is the Andy Sidaris movie, Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Two federal agents, Donna and Taryn, run an air cargo company as cover in Hawaii. They intercept the delivery of diamonds meant for a drug dealer. Naturally, the drug dealer wants them back and sends his thugs to retrieve them. A deadly snake escapes in the fight. They then try to kill some agents with a guy on a skateboard and his blow-up doll. I kid you not. He and the doll are then destroyed by a rocket launcher. The drug lord then kidnaps another agent. They assault the drug lord first by killing a guard with a frisbee. Ooh, that had to hurt. Then they get into a big gunfight and kill some of the guards with. They also kung fu a few of them. And then they blow them up with a rocket launcher. The main guy is shot with a spear gun. Then she has to stab him. After this, a giant Muppet snake decides to burst through the toilet. And the main bad guy is finally killed by the giant Muppet snake. Then they have to blow up the Muppet snake with a rocket launcher. The final confrontation with the head of the operation makes the mistake of bringing a sword to a gunfight. So this movie is the second in his triple B movie series, or what he referred to as the Bullets, Bombs, and Babes series, which is the 12 films done through from the 80s to the 90s. And like most of, I think during the 80s, because of the video rental market, there was just a real big boom in all these little independent companies churning out movies. And, a lot of them were pretty hokey, They were filled with over-the-top violence, copious amounts of nudity, and overall absurd plot. And, nothing symbolized it more than Andy Sidaris. And, I mean, he was, very popular. His movie posters were always in all the little mom-and-pop video stores at the time. And, this is probably one of his better ones. Definitely his more famous ones. And like he liked to basically, it was pretty standard formula. A lot of over the top violence. He would hire Playboy playmates or penthouse pets, so he would have copious amounts of nudity because he'd find a way to get them naked. And I mean, if you're gonna hire some playmates, you might as well use them. And this format was a big hit. It made him a lot of money, and it was very popular to rent, and it was also very appealing on an international market. I mean, it translated well in places like the Philippines or Pakistan or Egypt or Peru or whatever. It was just a very very lucrative little movie series he had going. And of course, this is, I mean, You look at it, it's just incredibly absurd. I mean, like, where does he get the idea of this blow up doll and the guy on a skateboard? I mean, he used the blow up doll in his movie Seven too, but just the way it was used, and then they had to blow up the doll too with a rocket launcher. And the guy was always carrying around a rocket launcher because apparently he couldn't shoot straight with a pistol, so he had to use a rocket launcher to blow stuff up. And then there was this giant Muppet snake they decided to throw in. I mean, it's so incredibly phony and where do you get this? I mean, it's in there, and it's just what makes this movie so special. I mean, some magazine or something apparently named it the best B movie ever made. Maybe it is. I definitely love his stuff. It's just it's just fun. It's just kooky, and it symbolizes the '80s. What can I say? So this is going to be my last kind of regular review for the year. I'm going to take off next weekend because it's Thanksgiving in the United States. So I wish you all, a great Thanksgiving, whether you're in America or not. And, in December, I'll start on some Christmas movies. And see you then. And if you stuck with me this long, you're a unique individual.